exactly what you want to see. Let's run this puppy in. Score a touchdown and tie this game. Life, run for your life, touchdown on one play. Worked on this in practice. Touchdown. It's up to Kelvin Benjamin. This is all you, buddy. Kelvin Benjamin for a touchdown. Oh, he toasted his man. Holmes toasted his man. Spin move. Oh! Oh! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the Water Juice channel, and welcome back to the recap and review of the rest of the NFL Sunday from week number 6. That's right, we're back. We continue on, and another crazy week in the NFL season. Now, this one didn't have as many missed field goals and extra points, but it did have some crazy results that we'll get into. We'll start with the London game that was at 9:30 on Sunday morning between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Miami Dolphins. Now, we all know that the Miami Dolphins have struggled this season. They've got one win, which sadly is against my New England Patriots, but they do have one win, and they have struggled a little bit. Tua was injured for a couple of weeks. They had to go with Jacoby Brissett, but their defense hasn't looked that good. Their offense hasn't looked that good. Tua's looked all right. Tua really hasn't been the problem. And they gave the Jacksonville Jaguars their first win of the season, and Urban Meyer's first win as an NFL head coach, and Trevor Lawrence's first win as a quarterback. So the Jags win on a game-winning field goal. Crazy about that. In London. I didn't watch this game. I didn't wake up at 9:30. I saw some highlights. I saw the game-winning kick. I saw the kick to tie the game, and then I saw the game-winning kick by whoever their kicker. I forget at this point who their kicker is, but it doesn't matter because he's irrelevant. But the Jags get their first win. Now, will they get many more wins? Tough to say. Probably not. They probably get 1 or 2 more wins at the most. But the Dolphins might not be any much better. They might get 1 or 2 more wins on the season. So I thought the Dolphins were going to be a better team this year. They have not played like it. So Jacksonville wins 23-20 against the Dolphins in London, getting their first win of the season, getting Urban Meyer's first win as a head coach in the NFL. Then we got the Bengals and Lions. Lions stay winless. The Bengals actually were in control of this game for a lot of it, most of it, I would say. 34-11 is the final score. Bengals get the win. Joe Burrow looked really good. Jamar Chase. I mean, what else are you going to say? Jamar Chase, I definitely think, was trolling us in the preseason by dropping those balls. I don't know if they were all on purpose, but I feel like he made it seem like it was a bigger deal than it actually turns out to be. Because he had a couple drops in this game, but throughout the season, he's been very, very good, very, very consistent on catching the ball. He's one of the best receivers in the league at this point. He's only played 6 games. So he's a clear frontrunner for Rookie of the Year at this point, and Jamar Chase is probably a top 10 receiver at this spot, in this moment. And that's not exaggeration. That's not even like prisoner of the moment kind of thing. That's facts. Jamar Chase is a demon. And Joe Burrow, that connection that he has with Jamar Chase is just like nonstop. It's fantastic. So Bengals get the W. Lions are struggling. They're a bad coach team. We've talked about this in previous recap and reviews. I don't think Dan Campbell is a head coach in this league. They're poorly run, both in the front office and head coach. Jared Goff is not a good quarterback, at least not a good starting quarterback. We've known that for a couple years in LA when he was in the Rams still. Now he's proving it even more in Detroit. So Jared Goff's not good. Dan Campbell's not good. The Lions are not good. And I shouldn't say the Lions aren't good because they've been competitive in some of these games. That would be stupid of me to say that they're not good, but they're not good enough to capitalize on some of these moments, if you know what I mean. So Lions stay winless. Bengals get a much needed victory. Packers beat the Bears 24-14 in Soldier Field. Aaron Rodgers has some may say controversial quote during the game. So Aaron Rodgers rushes for a touchdown, and during the celebration, he says, and I quote, "I still own you." So, and he screams it a bunch of times at the Chicago faithful in the front couple rows. Apparently, he said that he blacked out and doesn't remember saying that, doesn't remember what he said. He said that he saw a woman in the stands giving him the double bird, and then he screams, "I still own you." So, I mean, I don't think it's controversial. I'd like to see more of this from NFL players. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is the best. Like, he's one of the best. He deserves, if he wants to say, "I still own the Bears," because he does. He rarely ever loses. I think he's got 5 losses all time against the Bears in the many, many times that they've played. Aaron Rodgers, if he wants to say, "I still own you," he's got the right. He's Aaron Rodgers. He deserves to say, there's no controversy there. I don't see a problem with it. I saw some people on Twitter saying that he shouldn't have said it. It was wrong for him to say, you shouldn't say those things. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, he's earned the right to say that. He owns the Chicago Bears. He does. It's true facts. Like, there's not really many quarterbacks that can say they own a team. Aaron Rodgers owns the Bears. He dominates them. So, he's proven it over the years. So, other than that, the game really wasn't much controversy. Justin Fields played all right, but, I mean, the better quarterback won, and the better team won. The better roster won. So, the Bears' defense is pretty decent. Their offensive line is not good. So, Packers win 24-14. Then we get to the Colts and the Texans, and this is another one where I'm very confused because what does this say about the Patriots? Does this mean that the Patriots are bad, which we already know? Because the Colts win 31-3 over the Texans. Carson Wentz has been actually decent. And having T.Y. Hilton back seems like it helped him a lot. So I don't know what to think. This is a confusing one for me. Colts win 31-3. Chiefs and Washington, there's not really much to say on this one. The Chiefs are still struggling a little bit. Their defense is not very good, but Patrick Mahomes still struggling through like two interceptions in this game. I think they're both deflections, but still through 2 picks. But the Chiefs win 31-13. Not really much to recap on this one. A couple drops. The Chiefs are struggling this year. I don't think they're as good as people think. Ravens destroy what everybody thinks was a good Chargers team, and I still think the Chargers are a good team. 34-6 was the score. Lamar Jackson is proving that he is one of the best quarterbacks in the league right now. Justin Herbert has the potential to be, but I still don't think the Chargers are right there. I think they're a really good team. I just don't think that they're right there at the moment. Rams and Giants. Rams easily roll past the Giants. Daniel Jones not good. Matt Stafford really good. 38-11 is the score. Not really much to recap on this one. A lot of these games, the outcomes happened the way you thought they were going to happen. Vikings beat the Panthers, but it takes overtime to do it. This one was a little shocking because I thought the Panthers were going to get it done, but Sam Darnold's just struggling really, really bad. Like, Sam Darnold is struggling a lot, so I don't know what to say about that. Vikings get it done, 34-28 in overtime. Kirk Cousins looked okay. I mean, what else can you really say? Like, Justin Jefferson's really good. Adam Thielen's really good. I don't know if there's anything else you can say about it. Big win for the Vikings. They much needed win. But other than that, Sam Darnold didn't look good. Panthers didn't really look good. They dropped a lot of balls. It was weird. Then you get to the Cardinals and the Browns. Kyler Murray versus Baker Mayfield. Man, Kyler Murray looks good. And I hate to say it because I still don't think that Kyler Murray is going to be that dynamic of a player in the league, but he looked really good against that Browns defense. And the Cardinals are still undefeated, the only undefeated team in the league. And Baker did not look good. Baker did not look good at all. I don't know what to think about this. I don't know what to think about this team, the Browns. Obviously, I think they're pretty good, but are the Cardinals that much better? I don't know. 37-14 was the final score of that game. They absolutely dominated that one. The Cardinals did. Raiders-Broncos, 34-24. I didn't watch much of this game. I saw that Derek Carr played pretty well. I don't think the Broncos are any good, so they didn't win. I figured they wouldn't win. I don't think the Raiders are that good, but they don't have John Gruden anymore. Obviously, you guys realize that. And they still played pretty well. Derek Carr played okay. Darren Waller is obviously a beast. So, I mean, there's not really much you can stop about that. We already talked about the Cowboys and the Patriots in yesterday's video. And then the Seahawks and the Steelers on Sunday Night Football. Steelers get the win, but they probably shouldn't have. They got lucky that they played Geno Smith and not Russell Wilson. So Seahawks tied the game. Steelers should have lost that game. They're still bad. I still believe wholeheartedly that the Steelers are bad. Ben Roethlisberger can't move. He's bad. Steelers offense is bad. The defense is good. TJ Watt's good. Defense is good. Offense is not. And they still got to win because they ran up against Geno Smith and not Russell Wilson. And I don't know about the Monday Night Football game because as of recording this, it hasn't happened yet, at least for me. So that's going to do it for me. Let me know down below what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.